So much to cover in so little time. February 27th, 2009. Um, well, GDP, or the gross domestic product of the U.S. economy, down 6%, 6.25% in the fourth quarter. Um, we're in a depression, and it's going to get worse. So the title of this video, and that was one of the statements that came up today on one of the financial stations, and I know I've been kind of hung up talking about the financial stuff, is that this is the worst February for the stock market since 1933. So that's relevant. Let's talk about that. I know the discussion, I've known for years that this would be much worse than the 30s, and so some people are starting to contemplate that. Just some quick statistics that are interesting is people say, well, this couldn't be as bad as the 30s. Well, in the 1930s, when the Depression started, the national debt was $3 billion. Right now, the national debt, is arguably anywhere from 14 trillion up to 53, 56 trillion dollars. National debt's massive. Another thing is my grandparents during the Depression, they're both passed away, but they were Okies from Oklahoma. They picked, shot squirrels, lived under trees, under bridges, ate mustard greens, and they survived. Nowadays, I don't think there's too many people that even know what a mustard green is. And probably, you couldn't be picking stuff even if you were hungry and you wanted to go pick some food with your children. You probably couldn't do it if you didn't have your Social Security card with you. So I know that brings out a lot of different studies, a lot of ramifications on that. But the bottom line is that this will be much worse in the 30s because people aren't as self-sufficient, completely dependent on the financial system. It's amazing, it's been a beautiful day today. We had snow in the morning here in Utah, now it's sunny. So the sun's still coming up, but we're such an intertwined national economy and international economy that everybody looks at it from an international perspective. And indeed, the whole world that's dependent on this debt-based economic system will go down in this. And then, of course, we'll be offered the worldwide solution. A lot of people accept that. That'll look prosperous for a while, and then even that will collapse. So I'm going to stream more on Sunday. I got to get going. Interesting to watch Gary Crittenden, who I know or knew him. I remember I said in my other video about Gary Crittenden, I used to see him at church. He was on CNBC. He was on a lot of the financial stations, and David Faber asked him a good question, and basically looks like the taxpayers can come up with another, or need to come up, or it's possible they can come up with another $20 billion for Citigroup, Citicorp. 30-year bond, 3.72, 10 years back over 3%. Rick Santelli was talking about watching that, so it's north of 3% yield on the 10-year. So Dow, the worst February since 1933. I will comment more probably Sunday or Monday. There's so much to talk about. And it's interesting to watch the banking stocks, but we need to put this in the big perspective. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I've been receiving a lot of heartfelt messages from some great people, which have been very right on target. So thanks so much. Everybody that comments, everybody that sends me messages, and everybody that watch MOT, Man of Truth, on YouTube. Thanks so much. Take care. Have as good weekend as you can. Obviously, if you're on United States stocks, you've been having a horrible week, horrible month, horrible couple years. And for U.S. common stocks, they will continue to go down, lower and lower and lower. Sad but true.